Alright guys, what is going on? It is Season 5 in FIFA, and I know there's a lot going on. Everything in the real world is canceled due to coronavirus, which is, a little bit concerning, but it means there's more time for FIFA. And at the same time, there's been a ton of people bitching and whining and moaning about FIFA and about how they're moving to PES and all this stuff. Anyhow, I'm excited for Season 5. I don't know about you, but what we're going to do is take a look at what's going on in Season 5. So first, let's look at the objectives for Season 5. What do we got here? As we move through this, should be pretty easy. Nice Maldini, who you get on loan on level 5, which is pretty cool. And let's see what else we got as we move down. So Del Piero, Cam at level 10. And again, these are all really easy to achieve, even the milestone players. All right, so here we go at level 15. We have our first storyline player. This is Josh Sargent from the Bundesliga. American player, interesting. So that is pretty interesting. Who else do we got here? Maeda, I don't know about him. And then Thorsby from Sampdoria. And I'm not familiar with him either. Wow, he looks like he's a pretty good CDM there, 90 physicality. I like when the physicality gets that high. First glance, not sure whom I would pick on this. I might be going Thorsby, but I might be going Sargent. I'm not sure exactly. I will let you guys know later on. So as we keep rolling up to the other main storyline objective at the end here. So we have Fred, we have Bellotti, and we have Carrasco. And again, that's going to be a tough choice. I'm not sure. There aren't a lot of good left mids and left wings in La Liga. So that might be a pick there. And I do like Atletico Madrid. This guy's got a 91 shot, though. That is pretty powerful for a striker. And then there's Fred. I think Fred, I'm not a big fan of Man U anyhow. So I think it's going to be one of these two for me. But let's kind of move on. So basically, if you want to get to this, it looks like a high number now, but I guarantee you, if you just go through and do the objectives, you will get there. You don't even need to get all of them. Usually I finish a couple weeks before, and there's plenty of time to do it. So, you just need to focus your teams and your playing around the objectives, and you'll get there. So milestones, still the same. I wish they would add another milestone, like maybe for one of the sub-leagues like Eredivisie or the Portugal League. I just think it would be great to have some kind of, challenge where if you wanted to, you could go and, score with all the teams from the Portugal League. It'd be better for me if it wasn't tied to a win objective. Because, I guess some of those teams wouldn't have necessarily strong strikers for this late in the season. But I still think that would be a really cool idea for EA to develop. So we got our daily objectives here. Looks like they've stayed with the same format. Foot friendly, scored a goal in any foot friendly match, which again you can do as a couch, so you don't need to find someone online to do it. This kit should be pretty easy to achieve. 10 goals in any foot game mode. Play 10 matches. Wow, that's pretty easy. St. Paddy's Day kit. I knew this was coming out. This should be pretty cool. So you have to win 2 matches with an Irish player and a Northern Irish player in your squad. That's like super easy. I thought you'd have to score with them. Oh, here we go. Score 2 goals with an Irish player in any foot game mode. Kudos if you got the English Championship League striker, because I know one of them's Irish and he's pretty fast, so that would definitely make that a little bit easier. And then assist 3 goals in Northern Irish players in any foot game mode. So not too hard to achieve, particularly because you can do it in any game mode. That makes it really easy to achieve. What I would like to see is, and if you have trouble with this, you can always maybe there's been an Irish player that's won a team of the week, get them temporarily because they have resale value and you can sell them back afterwards. So let's see what other season objectives here. Player days. Okay, so this sounds pretty cool. So that's just winning matches, and you get a bunch of cards, including a mega pack here and a prime gold players. And then for the group, you also get a rare mega pack, which is actually pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. Bronze, these are always really easy. You know, French players in any foot game mode. So you could actually combine that with the Irish ones to save time. These are just assists, pretty easy to achieve that. Squad battles, this is pretty much the same as it is in every season, getting up to that. Now here we go with Del Piero. So Del Piero you get as a lone player, 7 games with him I think, and you just need to win 2 matches. And again, these are in any foot game mode, so it's really easy to achieve that. Finesse goals using Del Piero. So he's a cam, so you'll need to score finesse goals, and you want him on set on get forward, and at least 2 Piedmont Calico, aka Juventus. Maldini, same sort of thing. These are any foot game mode, so it's really easy to achieve this, and 2 AC Milan players in your starting squad. The Rossoneri, pretty easy to achieve, no problems with that. All right, so this looks pretty interesting. So let's get into the icon swap single player. So this is win on legendary difficulty using 11 Brazilians. In the last season, we just finished the objective for Joe, which was, you know, the Samba squad. And with this, you want to play, you can kind of wait and play these on some easier teams. Now, what I've noticed actually in squad battles is I've been getting a lot of teams that aren't the, you know, all bronze or all silver teams. They're a lot of golds, but they just have no chemistry. So it's a little bit weird. So I don't know what to say about that. This is pretty interesting. Samurai Blue. So you have to win on world-class difficulty with 11 Japanese players in your starting squad. That's going to be interesting because I'm not sure how many Japanese players that I have. And I figured they were going to do something like this. So that's pretty cool. Win 5 squad battles using 11 Coneball players in your starting squad. Okay, that should be doable. And then here, using 11 Liga NOS players in your starting squad. That should be definitely easy to achieve for Liga NOS. Now they have 2 icon swaps online. So let's do icon swaps 1. And this is the 9 First Own Premier League, pretty standard. 9 First Own Liga, 9 First Own Serie A in Rivals, Bundesliga, and La Liga. So those actually are the standard ones, which again, you know, are not that difficult to achieve, particularly even if you're not that good, you can achieve those. Now this one, so they broke it into 2 sections here. So win 5 rivals matches using 11 UCL themed players in your starting squad. Interesting. Now I wonder if that includes the UCL road to the cup finals. You know, the yellow ones. We'll see about that. And then win 5 rivals matches using 11 first owned. They typically have that, and then 12 games in Foot Champions, which, you know, is doable, particularly because you got 41 days to achieve that. Now I should point out this one you can actually do as a combo if you play one of these teams with, you know, 11 first own players. You'll actually knock that off at the same time, which will save you a little bit of time and grind, so to speak. So there you go with that. The other thing is the objectives. So we got some SBC objectives here, and by the way, we should see some more objectives players pop up. You know, when they in a week or so when they bring up the next promotion. But SBC flashback, Ricardo Quaresma. This is Yeah, this is what they're doing now. The 2 team of the weeks, 85 for a right mid, Charisma. Now, if you get this guy, he's going to help with the squad battles objective. So you could do that. That's one I might consider doing. This one I still don't understand because it's just not clear what the common ball kickoff players are. So I haven't really figured that one out. And then they are really pushing this because they're trying to get, what EA wants to do is, the prices are so low right now that they want to get you to trade in a lot of players and kind of move stuff off the market that you could sell. And that's why they're offering this. And then the 83 rated squad, which is just an 82 team. I actually had a couple of these last night. Shake my head. They were both 84 goalkeepers. Yeah, wasn't real happy about that. And then this challenge here, I'll help you with this one. 5 clubs, maximum 5 players from the same league, 79. So that shouldn't be difficult. You just need to make sure there's only 5 clubs in the squad. And I've noticed that they're doing this, they're limiting the number of clubs in the squad. And I think what they want to do is they want to drive people into the market to try to buy players, because you might not have 5 of those players at once. So these look the same. I don't think there's been any additions to these other ones. So yeah, that should be pretty much it for right now. And we got 83 days for these prime icons. So there's some pretty interesting. Carles Puyol. Oh, that'd be a good card. It's going to be tough, this last one, with, let's just go to the icon swaps here. Zidane. All right, so this is 3 icon swaps, 11. Yeah. Alberto Carlos, Cannavaro, Maradona. Maradona's only 19. That's interesting. He would definitely be fun to play with. Gullit is only 10. Overmars, Maldini, Bergenkamp. Oof. There's definitely some interesting cards here that you can pick up. Petit, Kaka. So that's going to be interesting. So basically, what you want to do right now at this point is you want to plan out in your objectives how many of these you think you're gonna be able to achieve. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's going to be 12 for the first 41 days. And then if they have another 41-day season, there's probably going to be another 12 as well. So that would be 24. And that's what that would give you. So anyhow, that's the season. I'm pretty excited about it. Let me know what you're most excited about with season number 5. And hopefully we'll play each other in FIFA. We'll see you on the field.